worth it. And I was happy about that because I'm in college now, and everyone tells you that college will teach you new ways to think, and you'll learn new things, and everything else. And you do, you learn new things. I go to a school where we have a statue of a cow, but we suspend students when they tip it over. They're thinking outside the box. Kill them! But seriously, you learn some things in college. You learn some things about the way guys and girls communicate. Guys are very upfront. If you notice at a very fundamental level, when a guy says hello, he really only does one thing. He chin bumps. It's real smooth. It's like that. It's just a chin bump. Hey, you're a guy, I'm a guy. See, look, he saw it. He's smiling. It's something you do. That's just guy courtesy. That's how it works. When you're walking with your friends and you see a guy you know, you chin bump. And he chin bumps back. And what that says is, I'm a man, and you are a man, and we are men, and we will share this. Right? And more importantly, you remember a guy who doesn't bump you back. You know? You're walking, you bump him, he doesn't bump back, he passes you, you're like, what? Yo, did you see that? You're like, what's up, man? And you're like, he didn't bump back. He didn't bump back. I want to wolf that guy to a Metallica soundtrack. The next time you see him... Yeah. Someone likes heavy metal. The next time you see him, you're probably walking down the line of guys like, here, I can't really see the lights in the way. Here, and I'm going to skip you because you don't bump. Sorry. Here, and here. And you're going down the line, right? You walk and you bump. Bump back. Come on. Show Let's try again. Ready? Bump. And this guy, and you're like, in your head, you're like, no, fuck that guy. He didn't bump back. I'm sorry. You're the jerk in this joke. You're like, no, that guy didn't bump back. But physically in person, you're like, enter Sandman, motherfucker, and you headbutt him. And you teach him to bump back. Right? You learn some things. That's something about men. They're very upfront with communication. Women are a little more slick, if you would believe it. They have a way to work around things. For example, if you remember when Hurricane Sandy came in, it was going to be the massive storm, and it really just blew past Millersville. And my girlfriend at the time goes, oh, I have some stray cats in my backyard. I don't want them there. I am a man. I'm made of hard parts. I have hair on my chest and my face and my legs and my ass. All right? Me and cats don't get along. That's saying there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's 47. There's 52 if you use a jackknife. There's 67 if you choose a butterfly knife. It's extensive research. I know there's a future cat lady in here just meowing her face off. But anyway, she says, I'm worried about the cats. And I like, my first reaction is like, you're worried? You're worried about the cats? I've been praying to the rain gods, and they have answered. Christian 1, stray helpless kittens 0. I'm winning. But we're going outside, and they're out doing cat things like batting each other in the face, and like, you know, it's cute, but I'm like, that's disgusting. And we're going to my car, and my girlfriend says, but we can call her Sandy. What did you do? They were just stupid kittens, and now one of them has a name. That's a person now. You don't do that. Right? And I'm in my head I'm saying that, but out loud I'm saying, absolutely not. No way. I'm a man. Stubborn. And then it starts raining harder. And Sandy's outside. Sandy's outside, and she's under the shed, and it's cold and wet. And a tree that is in my yard, a branch falls off, and I just snap. I snap with the branch, and I'm like, that's it, animal rescue. And I grab a trash bag, because I don't own a poncho. No one really should. I take it over my head, and I just put a plastic bag over my head, and I start army crawling out into the yard to get under the shed. And I'm picking them up, and I'm like, at first I'm running them back to the porch. And she's like, that's not her. And I'm like, okay. And I run back, and is this her? Not her. And I go back, there's 5 of them. I go back, and the third time I'm like, wait a minute. And I hold it up from the yard, and I go, is that her? And she goes, no, I don't think so. And I just hand grenade. And I grab another one, and I hand grenade it. And I know there's one more, so I crawl in the shed, and I wrap it up, and I just football run that sucker right into the living room. And I go, is this her? And she goes, yeah, that's her. And I go, great. And I scoop up all the other cats. And I'm about to just throw in the boot, no vacancy, sorry. And she goes, wait, you can't throw out windy, rainy, cloudy, and hurricane. And I was like, all right. And she goes, do you have anything to put them in? I was like, I have a basket. And she was like, do you have a blanket? And I was like, no, that blanket's for me. And she goes, do you have anything else? And I was like, I got like 40 feet of bubble wrap. That's my time.